There's a moment in every life when the noise fades, when the laughter of your friends vanishes into the background, and you're left standing in a silence so deep it's almost cruel. It's then, right there, you realize the truth. You are alone. No savior's coming. No hand to hold. All those comforts, you wrapped yourself in your excuses, your doubts, your lies. They don't warm you now. They vanish when reality takes off its mask and shows you its teeth. You've nodded along when people talked about resilience and strength, even whispered it to yourself in the mirror once or twice. But I'm not here to tell you that you're strong. No, I'm here to tell you that you're weaker than you think. And that's the only reason you're still stuck in the same loop of fear, self-pity, and maybe tomorrow. But listen closely. Tomorrow is a joke. It's a promise that time doesn't owe you a crutch you use to limp through today. So what now? You think you need time, space, a sign from the universe? Let me shatter that fantasy. The only thing standing between you and the life you want is the war you're not fighting. You've spent so much time running from the fire. You've forgotten how to become it. Stop. Feel that ache in your chest. That's not life happening to you. Well, that's life challenging you, and you've been dodging it. But here's the truth that nobody will tell you. The truth that stings going down. You are the only one left. No one's waiting on the sidelines to step in and rescue you. There's no backup coming. No cavalry, just you, bare-knuckled, faced with a choice, fight or fall. Let's talk about that word you clutch so tightly, potential. Everyone's got it, like spare change in their pockets, it clinking uselessly as they shuffle through their days. But potential means nothing without action. It's just a comforting lie, a pat on the back for what you could be. The graveyard is full of potential, full of people who told themselves, tomorrow I'll be better. Wake up. You want out of this cycle of disappointment? Prove it. Get up earlier. Push harder. Bleed for it if you have to. The world doesn't care if you're tired, broken, or scared, and it shouldn't, because none of those things matter in the end. What matters is who you choose to be when everything is stripped away, when there's no applause, no validation, just the sound of your heart pounding in your ears and your breath coming in ragged gasps. You want an easy path? You're in the wrong story. Easy is for the complacent, for those who are content to live half a life. But you didn't come here for easy. You came here because something in you knows that comfort is a slow poison, that the life you're living isn't even close to what you're capable of. So here it is, the brutal, unforgiving reality. No one is coming to save you. You're stranded on this battlefield, and every step forward will be paid for in sweat and scars. But that's how it's meant to be, because every scar tells a story, and each one whispers to you, you survived this. You're stronger than you were yesterday. And when the nights get long, when doubt coils around your mind and tries to choke the will out of you, remember this, you are the only one left. That's not a death sentence, it's freedom. You're free to be relentless, to be fierce, to fight without holding back, because there's no safety net beneath you. So fight. Break yourself against the world if you must, but make it remember your name. Make it impossible to look away from the force you become when you decide to rise, no matter how many times you fall. There will be days that crush you, but even then, especially then, you have to choose to move forward, to embrace the burn, because that burn is what forges you in the end. When the dust settles and the battle is done, what matters isn't how many times you were knocked down. It's that you stood up one more time than life put you down. That when everything seemed impossible, when the weight of your failures pressed down on you, you fought back with the last raw, burning spark you had. And if that moment comes again, when you're staring down the barrel of defeat and you feel like no one would blame you for giving up, remember this, you are the only one left. And sometimes that's exactly what it takes to be unstoppable.